What up? So it's 6 a.m. and I've been up since 4. I figured this is the first day of kind of my journey on the life coaching thing. And so I figured I'd make a video a day for the 30 days leading up to the Tony Robbins training. So uh, it was funny. Yesterday, I ended up having a conversation with somebody, and they were asking, well, with the things that you've been through, because I've been through quite a bit in the short time I've lived, how is it that you get past things so quickly and you overcome them and that kind of thing? How is it you don't sit there and end up in a horrible state? And it really comes down to exactly that. It's that I realize it's a state, and you have to shift yourself out of that. You can choose the emotional state that you're in. A lot of times, what we'll end up doing is we obsess on whatever's going on and we allow ourselves to delve deeper into it. What we're doing is whatever you're going through, when you sit there and you recreate it in your head and you get into that state where you're replaying everything and you're trying to think, well, what could I have done differently? Why is it that happened? You're not allowing yourself to get over it. You're pushing yourself deeper into it. So that's the first thing you really have to get out of. Realize that you did play a part in it, and then there's something for you to learn. But then don't sit there and dwell on everything, because the fact of the matter is, it's the past, really. There's nothing that you can do. You're obsessing on it and trying to figure out what's going on isn't going to lead you to some grand idea that's going to change it, because the past is the past. There's nothing you can do about it. The best thing you can do is really think on something, a moment or a time that really empowered you. Think about an idea that made you feel like you had things under control, and then move into that. Take action. The biggest thing, I love that aspect of it. Take action. A lot of times, it's funny. People don't realize, like in breakups or anytime that you're going through a hard time, when you take action, when you get yourself involved in something, when you find something that inspires you, that empowers you, when you think about, hey, this is this is my family name, and in my family, we don't thrive on the bad things. We do this, we move forward. Or when they get involved, they become an activist in something that they believe in, or they find a hobby. The reason that pushes you past is because you get your mind off the old and realize that your future has so much to hold that there's no point in living in the past. There's no point in delving on this person or trouble that you're going through, because there's so much ahead of you that you don't even know, that hasn't even happened yet. Everything that you do, everything that happens, you're going to learn from, and you're going to end up taking something from. So you really need to realize that there's no point in sitting there and dwelling on the stuff that's happened. There's a lot left in life for you to experience that you haven't even had yet. Everything that happens, there's a learning experience from, and it makes you who you are. Without that, you wouldn't be as strong, you wouldn't be as smart, you wouldn't be able to speak into people's lives around you as much of an authority as you are now. So that's kind of my thought for the day one of the 30 days of the Tony Robbins training. I'm really excited. I'm glad to